Alright, what's up YouTube? Misha115 here, and today I'm here with my friend Ultimo, and he's going to be doing a deck profile for you guys of his new Synchron Extreme deck.
Alright, first I have one Synchron Explorer, one Dandelion, I have two Mathematician. I do need a third one, which I will explain what I'll take out for the third one later. I have one Glow Bulb, 3 Junk Synchron, which is pretty standard, anything. 2 Max C, only in here for now. I will take out 1 Max C for a Spell Striker and 1 for my third Mathematician in a little bit. I have 1 Tuning Wear. I only find 2 good. Don't need too much draw power in here. I have 3 Quick Draw Synchron, like just see. I have 3 Doppels, again just standard. 1 Rush Warrior to recover anything like junk, Quick Draw or Junk. Just great card. Also, if I have the Stardust Warrior or any really just Warrior Synchro monster on the field, it just good. It's basically honest. That's what it is. I have 1 Quillbolt. I have 2 Level Eaters, 2 Effect Mailer, and then I have 3 Jet Synchrons. And that's it for the monsters.
Why 2 Level Eater?
Only 2 because 3 is too cloggy, and 2 in case 1 gets banished and I need to have a backup. You really only need 1, but I find a lot of times people will banish my 1 Level Eater because that will stop a lot of plays. Alright, now for spells, I run 3 Chicken Game. Just instead of Upstarts, because I find a lot of people using Upstart instead of Chicken Game, and that'll just recover my life points. And also, they have to make a choice to either let it stay on board, which will a lot of times keep me alive, or they will destroy it, which will then let me to go into Quasar and just run over everything they have and not worry about hurting them. I then have 2 MST. I have 1 Soul Charge, 1 Foolish, 1 for 1. Again, standard. I have 3 Tuning, which is pretty standard in any Synchro battle, and 3 Rota. And that's it. And that's it for main deck. Now for extra deck, I have 2 formulas, 1 Mistbird Colossus, just because a lot of times I will need a rank 3 and need it. I have 1 Herald of the Arc Light, good against Necro, Shaddoll, Burning Abyss, it's just a great card. 1 Phono Impulse Dragon, just helps get out Quasar a lot of times. 1 Armory Arm, out to towers, and also another target for level 4 if I need to. A lot of times I can just spam these 3 to get out Quasar. I have 1 Jet Warrior, 1 Excel Synchron, 1 TG Hyper Librarian for my level 5s. I have 1 Drill Warrior for level 6 target, just I go into them a lot actually. 1 Clear Wing, don't need it, but it helps protection, like because I can get out Helm and Quasar a lot together. 1 Ancient Fairy Dragon, he helps me loot my Chicken Games and also recover, and if I'm going turn 1 where I don't have an attack, I can just special summon a level 4 to help my Synchro plays. 1 Road Warrior, again, it's a standard card in this deck. I get out Quasar just by having Helm alone on the field. 1 Stardust Warrior, and 1 Quasar. And I will say that I'm debating on taking out one of these for Trishula. And when the new Stardust Dragon comes out, I will exchange Quasar for the new Stardust Dragon. I believe Cypher Dragon, the one that lets all your cards cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects once per turn, which I find it better.
Alright,
that's Synchros.
So can you kind of go into, because this is a very complicated deck, can you explain some of the basic combos, like what people would want to do in case anybody's trying to pick up this deck?
To be honest, I can't really say much because there's so much. I'm trying to think of a good combo to do.
Explain the, I mean, I guess basic, like Level Eater, go into, like Junk Warrior, Level Eater, that's there.
I like having, my starting hand usually consists, like, this is my perfect starting hand would be Quick Draw, Level Eater, Junk, and Doppel. That's like my most favorite hand.
What would you do?
To ever have. I would probably ditch Level Eater, to grave, special summon, quick draw, like normal. And then I would normal summon Junk Synchron, special summon Level Eater, and then get out Doppel.
And then you can just go off from there.
From here, it's just, there's so many synchros that I can do. I can go into Quasar from here, which I'm not going to go into detail because that would take too long, but as you can see, I can go into a level 4, I can go into a 5, I can go into a 6, just Helm, and then, like, even then I can go into Excel, and then, like, I can go into Excel with these two, get 2 tokens and Excel, and then go off from there, which is even more crazy. Which a lot of times will be Clear Wing or Fairy, like if I have Shaking Game on field. Or I can go into a 6, like Drill. I can go into Road Warrior, which will actually start a lot of my combos, because like here, I would use these three to go into Road Warrior. Get them. I would level eat him. Get out Level Eater, then I would use Road Warrior, and I would special summon the Jet Synchron from the deck.
Just go off from there.
If I can get to my Jet. Where's the Jet?
So that's 7, 6.
And I would just, like, from here, I would just...
Trish if you wanted to.
Yeah, if I wanted to, I would just go into 4 here, just to get off the quick draw.
Wait, why not go Formula?
And I'll explain that in a second, but I would go 4 here. Just like Armory Arm. Just for now, I would have Armory Arm. Then I would level your Road Warrior to make him level 7. Because that's already 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 here. I would synchro into Formula.
Draw a card.
And this is a Quasar play. This is like my favorite Quasar method. I would draw a card. Let's just put a card there for Quasar. I would then level your Road Warrior to make him level 6. And now I have 2, 6, or 4. Then you can just sync these guys into Quasar. And it's just...
And even then, you could still probably do more of it. Oh wait, with the Jet Warrior or no?
I could then Jet Warrior, let's just say that card I drew, I ditch, or whatever, because if I went turn 1, I would have another card. A special summon. Then I could just go into Formula. Draw, let's just say draw a card. And then if I wanted, I would... Oh no, like, I'm just using, like, because Rhoda is at the bottom of the deck right now. But I would level eater them, and then go into... I could go into, if I wanted to, I don't have to, but I could just go with Colossus. A lot of times I would just wait for Formula, so that way, like, if my opponent tries to pop Formula or something, I would just immediately synchro into them. And that's just a lot you could do from there. Also, like, the first time when you use Jet Synchron, I would get out Quick Draw, like, Jet, because when I summon Jet Synchron with Road Warrior, he's not banished. And when he's sent, you get to add a Synchron monster, jump monster from your deck to hand. My bad, so it wouldn't be quick. But still, even from there, it's just a reset, like, what I can do. And that's just the first turn Quasar and Colossus or Formula Level Eater. And you could probably even go off even more from there. Like, depending on the hand, if, like, say I ditched a glow up bulb with my original junk. Yeah. And let's just say my hand is... Well, it doesn't really matter what my hand is. Let's just say it's a cool hand.
Alright.
I would then glow up bulb, go to the top of my deck, go into glow up bulb, and then from there I would also then level eater Quasar again, make him, I believe, level 9 at that point. And then I can go into a 5. And this is also like one of my best favorite first turn combos is right here. I would go Excel.
Oh god.
Excel, I would then just use its effect to ditch. Where is it?
So, what is it that makes this deck very complicated? I mean, if people
just all the plays you can do with it. It's fine.
It's a fun deck, though, would you say? Fun deck?
Yeah, it is.
Worth picking up?
Yeah, definitely.
And you just bought, like, what, the 3 of the structure decks and then bought villains? you know, other cards that you
Yes,
can get, like the Dandelion.
Yes,
The
this
Global,
really, it's really just a $60-$70 deck depending on your extra deck. Mine, this is like a $75 build,
which makes it a budget deck, an extremely good budget deck for that matter. But the one downside is like banishing, or it's like Dark Law ruined this.
Oh, and I'll show you my Imperial, like my side deck in a moment. But I would just suggest Synchron to make them level 4. I could then level Eater them again. I mean, I would increase his level to 6. Level Eater, go to level 5. From there, like, it doesn't matter. I could go into Helm if I wanted. It doesn't matter. Like, you don't have to go to that extent. But that's just, like, the basic plays. I did not show my side deck, but I could. Like, I can, real quick. Let me get these together.
You have the side deck complete.
I do have the side deck.
Awesome. Can't wait to see it.
These are like some...
We want to know for this kind of deck, especially.
Your side deck really doesn't matter that much, but I like having a side deck no matter what deck I play. These are just some tokens I made. They're Deadpool tokens.
Yes, he also made.
And I made some Rose tokens because I used to play Chain Beat and Black Garden, but I needed Rose tokens, so I made me some Rose tokens. And then for extra deck, I run 2 Flying Sea, Burning Abyss,
side deck,
really anything. Yeah, little side deck, yeah, sorry. 2 Flying Sea, just great, also level 3 if ever needed. I said Armades, depends on, like, I said Crimson Blader and Black Rose. All because, like, certain decks, like, I could switch out cards from my extra deck, like, at any time I wanted, just for more control. And that's it for the monsters on my side deck. I run 2 Spell Shattering Arrows, like Cliff Wards, Ignites, the new Magicians, the Performer Power, Performer Mage, like Pendulum deck that's going to be coming out. It's just great. I run 1 Scapegoat, can save me a lot also, if I happen to need to just set a card and pass it to my opponent. I could flip it to protect myself if I need to from no decay, or during their end turn I could just summon this, get out like level 1 tuner or whatever, and go off from there with it. 2 Fairy Winds.
Okay, there they are.
Pretty self-explanatory. Like, even though in like this deck you don't want to use your trap, you don't want to have traps at all in this deck, but
why is that?
you will, because it slows down the deck way too much. You're not going plus with them really, but it does help against certain decks like Cliff Force and
Do you side in Mystique?
Phoenix Chain. I do not side in Mystique. F1 2 is good enough, and then I have Fairy Winds and everything else. Like, people are playing Phoenix. It just gets rid of a lot of things like Vanities and everything else too. I run 2 Debunk. Good against Burning Abyss, Necros, Infernoid. Quite a bit actually. Like, just a lot. Anything that activates in the hand of grave, just like instant banish. It's great. I like doing it against Burning Abyss. When they activate their Dante and grave, I'll just activate this and banish it, negate it, so they can't reuse it. And then I have 3 Imperial on wall.
Because,
because you do not want your cards banished in this deck whatsoever. It helps when you have Quill Bolt, Jet, Synchron, and everything else. Unless you just recycle them like at any time. You could argue to main it at 1 or 2, but I honestly don't like 2 because I could take out Max C's for 2 of these right now, but I'd rather not because Max C is just like an additional level 2 target for junk. Also, like, just an additional draw, and sometimes Max C will stop decks like this. Earlier when we were mirror matching, I Max C'd and stopped him completely. Then he learned he couldn't, like, just stop completely because otherwise I would go off. And I still took the Max C challenge, and then I drew, like, until I had 4 cards left in my deck and I went off. I had Quasar, I had Clear Wing, I had Fairy Dragon, I had Stardust Warrior on the field, all because he just let me draw everything I needed. And
it was crazy.
That's my deck profile of my Synchro deck.
Well,
Post Synchron Extreme.
Thank you very much, Ultimo. By the way, for those of you who have watched my channel, I may sometimes mention Ultimo. This is the same Ultimo, or however you pronounce it. I don't know.
Ultimo.
Ultimo.
Not Ultimo, but Ultimo.
Alright, so Ultimo. And yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you hit that like button and just comment in the thingy down below.
The comment section.
Thank you.
You're welcome.